What is a settlement agreement, and why do I need one?
A settlement agreement is effectively a contract between you and your employer, usually if your employment is being brought to an end. Now, that can happen for a number of reasons. It may be that there's been a dispute between you and your employer, or it may be that you've been facing disciplinary proceedings and you've agreed to leave, but under financial terms. And so what the employer frequently asks you to do is to sign a contract which effectively prevents you from being able to make claims against the employer going forwards, and in return for that you'll receive a sum of compensation. What we have to do is to look to see what claims you may have against your employer. Our role is to make sure that you're receiving adequate compensation if you're going to be signing away all of your employment rights and leaving your employment. This can be quite complex because it very much depends on the circumstances in which you're being asked to leave. We also have to look at the terms of the agreement to make sure that they're evenly balanced and so that they're not too one-sided in favour of your employer. There may be restrictions in the agreement which prevent you from working for a competitor, for example, and you'll need to be thinking about your future employment prospects and where you might want to work. We also need to make sure that the agreement is structured correctly so that the sums of money that are being paid to you are structured as efficiently as they can be for tax reasons. We will help renegotiate the terms of your agreement if we feel that they are not adequately protecting your interests. We will make sure that you're being paid an appropriate amount of compensation. We'll also make sure, for example, that you're receiving an adequate reference so that you can find employment going forwards. The employer will often pay a contribution towards your legal fees, and in many circumstances we'll be able to increase that if we feel that the amount that being offered is inadequate. At Gotelee Solicitors, we understand that being asked to sign a settlement agreement can be a very worrying experience. Allow us to take that worry away from you and get the best possible outcome.
For further information, please get in touch or come along to any of our offices. Gotelee Solicitors, on your side, at your side.